Welcome to Eat Your Backyard, my YouTube channel about edible landscaping. Today I'm going to tell you about the Loquat tree, which is a great tree that will do well in both tropical and subtropical climates. We're here in Central Florida, and this is a windy February day, cold, a few chances to get to wear a jacket. This tree is pretty easy to grow. Take a look, this one here in early February, it's got little fruit forming on it, and some of these flowers are dying off, like this one. The little fruit's setting. It'll come in, the fruit will come in over about the next month or so. The leaves, pick one off here. The leaves, if you look at this, they're a little bit burned. This is typical in my yard this time of year. It gets a lot of sea breeze and it gets kind of dead tips. They'll grow new leaves in the spring and fall, but they're pretty rigid, ovate leaves. They drop off a fair amount. This one is being shaded out by the mango tree just a little bit down here towards the bottom of the tree. And this is a problem I've talked about a bit in some of my videos, and that is that when you let a fruit tree get to a certain height, it shades out the bottom. And so this one is due for a trimming, but I want to do the trimming of this to be somewhat synchronized with the trimming of the mango tree behind it, so that they're both about the same height and grow at about the same rate, therefore not shading each other out too much. Okay, now let's try to find some fruit. And of course, some of the fruit is 25 feet up in the air. So in order to get that, I'm going to need to get a ladder, bend branches down, which is one of the main reasons you don't let a fruit tree get this tall. But there are a couple around here. See this one. Alright, there's one smaller one and one larger one. You can eat them both. They have almost a fuzz. I hope you can see in this video. A little bit of a fuzz. And I usually just polish that off. And here, now you can see this one has kind of a shininess to it. This stem, just pick off. And then the flesh on the inside is real white. Very tart. Very tart. And inside, there's one seed. This seed can be planted, but it won't produce fruit exactly like the tree. You really want to get this kind of tree at a nursery. So I'll just throw it away. The flavor is somewhat like between a pineapple and a lemon, but really tart. And I have heard of people making jams with these, but I mostly eat them just like this. Okay, now this tree, you can see it's in my yard, and since there's so much shade here, there's not a lot of grass around it. What it gets for fertilizer is really two things. And one is the regular standard lawn fertilizer. I use Scott's Bonus S lately. That works pretty well on the lawn. But the other thing, and the real secret to success on all my fruit trees, is to use fish waste. And by that I mean when we go out and spearfish or catch fish at the beach, after we fillet the fish, we take the entire carcass, and down here I don't have a fish to plant today, but this tree has the bones, remains of many fish around it. And what I do is I'll just take a shovel, put it in about like this. I don't want to come this way because I'll cut roots, more roots than I need to. So I come in this way with a shovel, push the soil aside as much as I can, try not to really destroy the roots, jam the fish down in there, and then pack it down. The reason I pack it down is so that animals can't smell it as well and dig it up as easily. If you leave the fish up towards the top, you get the smell and you get animals that come in and try and dig it up and eat it. But if you do that with your fruit trees, you're going to have a situation where there's a lot of nitrogen going into the roots, and you'll notice the leaves get super green and healthy, and it's really, I think, a better way to deal with the remains of fishing than to throw it away. So I always bury the fish waste around. That's an old Native American trick. The Pilgrims and Thanksgiving, they talk about burying a fish with every corn plant. That's what I do. And that's resulted in success of some trees that wouldn't have been able to stand the high salt that we've got here. Okay, well I hope you learned something about the Loquat tree. Maybe you'll go and buy one for yourself. I know there's a lot of varieties to choose from at nurseries around here. If you like this video, don't forget to like it. Also, if you'd like to receive notifications with new videos that come out, then go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Eat Your Backyard. New videos coming out all the time. Thanks for watching.
Why do you just look at the camera for like 5 seconds before you start?
This is a great tree. It's December. No, it's not. Damn it.